Welcome back. We carried on talking yesterday. We talked more or less of how one can calculate the 10%. We have to be very clear on one thing that, as I mentioned yesterday, is tzedakah is a tax. Now, tax works as follows. You have to deduct a certain amount of what you earn and pay it to the ATO, the Australian Taxation Office. Let's just say you take that tax amount and you give it to somebody else who pretends that they are part of the ATO, or whatever the case. So someone comes, they say, I'm the tax man, can I have your tax? And you give them the tax, and next thing you get a letter from the ATO saying that you have an unpaid taxable. So you can't, the claim to the ATO is, well, I've already paid it, and I paid it to the wrong guy, so too bad, I've already paid my tax. It doesn't work like that. The ATO needs to receive their money. Tzedakah is exactly the same. The tzedakah organization, legitimate tzedakah organizations, the legitimate poor people, they need to get their money. That 10% that you are holding on to does not belong to you, it belongs to them. As your tax money doesn't belong to you, it belongs to the ATO. So if you give it away, but you give it away to an illegitimate source, it's not tzedakah, and you still owe that money. So you give, let's just say, you give to a person who says, he's poor, can you help him out? So you give him $100, and you say, oh, I give him $100 to tzedakah. And then it turns out the guy's a fraud. So do you give tzedakah? You didn't give tzedakah. And that $100 you still owe to tzedakah, because it's a tax that has not yet been paid. So therefore we have to be exceedingly scrupulous on when people come and ask us for tzedakah, that if you're going to give a significant amount of tzedakah, you need to make sure that the guy's legit. And if the guy's not legit, so if you want to help him out, great. If someone wants to go on an overseas trip and they need a bit of money, goes into hate, give them as much money as you want, but don't call it tzedakah. So you've got to make sure that your tzedakah money is going to legitimate sources. Have a great day.